Alright, so I just want to go over this Wendy Williams clip real quick, so let's get into it.
Me and my boyfriend's been together for 2 years now. We've been intimate, but just recent, 6 months ago, I wanted to, wait till marriage. But he's like, we already did it already. So why wait till marriage? And I'm like, am I unreasonable? Well, how old?
I mean, that's a very valid point, actually. If you already done it, why wait? I mean, the way I see it, because I was actually thinking this question last night, was ladies, before you do it, the question, well, as far as anything, or not just sex, but anything in regards of a man, the question is, why would you? Why would you do X, Y, Z for this man? Now, when you've already done it, you're already doing it, regardless of what it is. Now the question is, why wouldn't you? Because you can't, once you've done it, and it works the same way for y'all. Once we've done something for y'all, especially several times, now it's expected now. You don't have to. That's not what I'm saying, but it's expected. So why wouldn't you do this? In this case, she's been having sex. They've been intimate. He's accustomed to getting it. So why wouldn't you? Now is the ball. You really have no grounds to really justify. Again, you cannot do it, but being like, oh, I just want to stop. Sounds at this point it's like, well, are you doing it with somebody else, or you didn't like it, something in that regards? But it really sounds like it's something other than you just want to stop. That doesn't really make sense.
Who are you?
I'm 24.
Okay. And you've been with him for 2 years. Do you live together?
No.
Are you engaged?
No. But like we just started, school, and I want us to focus more on that right now.
There's nothing wrong with.
You don't live together. Why couldn't you focus on school? Even if you did live together, is it that good where you literally don't leave the bed for anything? You can't go to class. So that sounds more like you just avoiding it. You don't even live together, so you can go get what you gotta get and then go back home if it's really that hard to focus. So none of these, once you've already done it, all the reasons not to do it kind of go out the window.
Focusing on school over sex. The problem is that now you've already opened that gate.
Oh.
So it's really there's no point in doing that. You're being unrealistic.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're being unrealistic. Now, if you were engaged with a date, and I wouldn't be this girl either, but at least I have more of an understanding. Like if you're engaged with a date, now you want to pull back so that everything's new on wedding night.
Yeah.
Everything isn't new on wedding night if you've already done it. I mean, you might try new stuff, but you and that person, you aren't new. So I don't understand that reason either. Like I said earlier, it sounds like she just doesn't want it. I think they did it. They tried it a few times. She doesn't like it. He does. He hounds her for it. She's like, I'd rather not. But it's one of those, it seems like it's one of those situations. And I asked a female friend the other night, and she kind of agreed, like, women will not enjoy it or not really want to do something, but won't voice it. So, lady, I'm trying to get women's input and their logic on this is, why don't just actually come out and say it? Because this clearly has nothing to do with school. It usually has nothing to do with the false reason that you give. There's something where, I don't know what it is, but women will do this and not really give an actual reason. I remember the one time that this happened to me, she said it was because she saw it on a blog somewhere, that it makes the relationship stronger. That shit is stupid. Like, no dude can tell this girl, we really shouldn't, like, talk other than when we have sex, because that'll make the relationship stronger. Or, we should just have sex but nothing else because it makes me focus on work more. Nobody's going for that. So why do y'all use these goofy ass reasons? I don't understand. This clearly is not what it's made out to be. It's only 3 seconds left, so I'm gonna end it right here. I'm out. Alright, so I forgot the part where I like to go over the comment section. Let's see what we can find in the comment section here. Not good advice. She is free to wait, and in fact, that will help her see things more clearly and how how the guy acts in the relationship, even when there's no sex. Ladies, you can't really that doesn't tell you anything, honestly, because if the guy has no other outlet, obviously it's going to cause some frustration. That obviously, I don't understand why y'all think that dudes are who are sexual creatures. If you're hungry, right? Aren't you going to be a little frustrated if you can't get food? Aren't you going to be a little grumpy? So I understand how that means that you're going to find out how we, act or whatever. I mean, do you want to see how I act under stress? Because there's other ways to see that, like when I'm at work or when something else happens. You don't need to take away sex to see how we act. Of course, it's not going to be good. Now, if we have other outlets, then great. We'll just go get those other outlets. This is not that makes no sense. It doesn't. It holds no bounds. That's one of those things I'll just throw out there just because it's out there. Just because. You are free to change your mind anytime you want, even if you've already done it. If you don't want to, don't continue being sexual going forward. Don't do it. It's your right. Right. That's exactly true. But it sounds like if you don't like sex with that guy, you should probably, if he's not willing to accommodate whatever it is you're lacking, should probably just leave that guy. That's the whole thing. Because obviously he's going to want sex. You're going to want sex, but that's going to cause a problem. So you might as well just not even continue with that relationship in total. This is the move of, let me see how serious he is. He can ask for her hand and try and then fall and run, but if he really want her, he'll wait. Why the fuck is that the reasoning only women can use? How come no guy can say, well, if you really like me, you put out. If you really like me, you won't put me through bullshit tests. If you really like me, you won't take me to through frustration just to see some shit you can see otherwise. Like, why is this? Women have a lot of double standards they just don't admit works in their favor. Seriously, this is a dumb reason. I hope she is not doing this with the expectation of him proposing to her, because most of the time it doesn't work that way. Actually, he could propose depending on the guy he is, but then he's only proposing to get sex. Yeah, it is okay for her to do that. They aren't married. She is still single, so her body is still just her body. That implies that once they're married, that's his body. Is that accurate? I'm about to ask her. Oops. Crap. Alright. He needs new technique and to learn from Mildred Cannon, because if the love making was on point, there would be no way she would want to be celibate. Exactly. Tell him you are happy with this, so you are going to put yourself back on the market if he's okay. What? She didn't even say that. That's not what she said. Making up shit. Terrible advice. She wants to do the right thing. What's the right thing? Focus on school? Sex doesn't mean she can't do that. So I'm not sure what you mean, the right thing. I can't believe this. A grown woman misleading that girl. Hey girl, don't let others... Why do people think that they are talking to the actual person? Don't let others derail you from a worthy cause. A worthy cause? What? A worthy cause is like donating to the homeless. A worthy cause is like volunteering at Children's Hospital. She's saying she just doesn't want to have sex with him right now. How is that a worthy cause? How, this chick thinks a little too much of herself. That's what that tells me. And waiting to, I think that may be supposed to be Anne. And waiting to, and it's been the best decision. Oh, and she's waiting. She's celibate as well. That's what that is. After, oh my God, being born again. Ladies, that born again crap was like 1942. All right, we're not buying that shit no more. You can't. Oh, well, I'm born. No, you're not. You're the same chick that probably got 8 trains ran, and whatever. You're not born again. I don't care if somebody dipped you in water. You're not. No, get out of here with that. Girl, do you? No one can tell you how to use your body. Bad advice, Wendy. No one can tell you how to use your body. Ladies, stop it, please. Stop. Because y'all only say this when it comes to y'all and sex. Women and sex. But the minute a man says, fuck that, I'm not getting out of my chair. I don't care how crowded this lobby is. Oh, then we have to tell people how to use their bodies. When it comes to helping an old lady on the train when she's getting beat up, then we have to tell people how to use their body. When it comes to a man putting himself at risk, then we have to tell people how to use their body. Stop. I hate hearing that phrase. It's fucking stupid. There's never a wrong time. Clearly the sex is whack. Yep, gotta be. She should open her mouth and say that though. Yes, you can. Remember your biology class. It stretches when used and tightens when not. Depends on how long you are celibate. The more the merrier, I think. Eager and anxious, and helps both couples share a beautiful, intimate day when ready. Ladies, y'all say that, but if he stays true to waiting on you, here are some things that are possible, right? If he then substitutes sex with you, and let's say he doesn't get anybody else, right? This dude is going to watch mad porn, and he's going to get used to said porn, especially if you're waiting for years. So when it comes down to you, now all of a sudden you might have a problem where maybe he feels, he wants to put a lot of porn shit in there. He got a whole bunch of ridiculous ideas. Or maybe if he stayed truly abstinent and didn't even touch himself, which is like insane. Now this dude is just like 15 seconds in, like seriously, like I don't know why y'all think all of a sudden because y'all waited. Now stop watching movies. All right, porn may fuck us up in the head, but clearly Disney fucks y'all up in the head too. Girl, do what you have to do. If he's not with it, let him go. Focusing on you is the way to go. I agree with this, but it sounds loaded somewhere, and I can't find it. All right, this is the last one I'm going to read, and let's go way down. You can say no at any time. Sex is not an obligation or some ritual to perform. Ritual? That's a powerful word, okay? Women, we are in charge of our sexuality. We don't have to do shit, period. See, this, I hate the way people word shit, because I have no problem with saying that you are not obligated to somebody and you are in charge of what it is you want to do as an individual. But when you start putting all this shit together, obligation, ritual, in charge, like what really are you trying to put? Is this like, it sounds feministicy in a way. I don't really know, but whatever. I'm out.